$17.33. That's how much I paid today for this coffee. I'm here and I'm just adding some numbers together and doing my budget because you know what? Today I asked my husband, where's the money? We're making the best we've ever made. Both earners, both incomes, good incomes and everything. And we don't have money. We're living paycheck to paycheck basically. So I put the numbers together and I decided to look at my budget. On June the 2nd, 2023, and I'm going to try to insert somewhere here the photo I took a shot of, how much I paid for it. On June the 2nd, 2023, the same exact coffee was $9.92. It's almost doubled in 2 years. Of course, my salary hasn't doubled. My income has not doubled. It went up a little bit, but certainly nowhere near that. And I don't know where my money goes. Every month, I'm struggling.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is very, very crazy. I'm telling you. Be careful. Today's topic is very, very crazy. Wait. Did you just say that a cup of coffee might cost more than a gallon of gas? Oh my god. This is very, very crazy. This is insane. Oh no, not coffee, but also MAGA is mad. Oh my god, MAGA is filling with crazy. And Twitter is on fire. Let's talk about why your favorite drink is now a political war. It doesn't make sense. Let's watch the clips together, and all credit goes to the original owners of the video. I will be back in a moment.
Your coffee, it's gonna become 50% more expensive than what you're paying right now. And the reason behind it is because the president signed today into law 50% tariff against Brazil. And guess where the coffee is coming from? 35% of the coffee is being imported from Brazil. That is what we are importing. The beef, there is a 50% tariff against the beef. That means all those frozen burgers that we are bringing in and the frozen lamb and all that, it's gonna have 50% tariff. The steel is at 50%, but then who cares about the steel? I mean, it's not like we use it every day. But the good news is the orange juice, it is exempt from the tariff. Don't ask me why, we don't know. The United States does import a lot of orange juice from Brazil, but I don't know why. That was, I guess, because everybody drinks it in the morning and it's more like, it's supposed to be like your bread, your butter kind of type of food. So that's where we are dealing with today. So, and that is going to take effect on August 1st. So all this cargo that it's already on the water is going to get hit by 50% as soon as it arrives into the United States. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't deviate from paying the duties and the tariff. The only way to go around it is to reroute your shipments to Mexico or to Canada until you find a solution, or to put it in a specific type of warehouse until you figure out what to do. Most of our customers today were really worried about what they're gonna do with the product that is coming in here. Their customers are not, they're not wanting to pay the 50% tariff. They're basically saying it's their problem as exporters and from Brazil, I mean. So now this is the whole entire issue. I have one customer, he has about 4 containers on the water, and guess what? His customer just canceled the entire order. So that's the news of the day. I guess it's another day in logistics. So yep, that's what we're gonna talk about it for the entire week. Hopefully we can help these people out and see what we can do with it. So cheers.
Tomorrow we're starting another round of tariff whiplash. If you're worried about the coffee prices increasing because of the tariffs that start tomorrow, here is a little bit of information that might help you. Freeze-dried coffee is not made from Brazilian imported coffee. It is not likely to be immediately impacted by tariffs. Brazil is the largest supplier of coffee to the US, by the way. Before you go, ew, instant coffee, toss that little ew instant coffee thought out of the window. Toss it aside. Instant coffee is a very similar to fresh brewed coffee. It's brewed in huge batches and then it's either freeze dried or like spray dried. Either way, it has 10-20 year shelf life, even for you coffee snobs. And it is real brewed coffee. So one step ahead of the tariff whiplash that starts tomorrow, think about going and stocking up on instant coffee. Or if you want to stash some in the back, but you don't want to invest in a top tier freeze-dried coffee, sell freeze-dried coffee at the Dollar Tree, which really doesn't taste horrible. It's already in a glass airtight container, so you can store it long term. It'll stay dry in the container that it's in. It's only $1.25 for now. If you want to run to your local Dollar Tree and stock up on some cheap freeze-dried coffee to get you through the tariff whiplash, or go and stock up on the good stuff because it won't be impacted immediately by these tariffs. Just a little tip from a prepper to help you get through what's ahead.
Breaking news, as you know, Donald Trump has now said he will place 50% tariffs on Brazil. And this is all because he doesn't like the prosecution of the former President Bolsonaro for apparently alleged crimes he's been charged with. Really, what does that have to do with us? It's going to have a lot to do with you because you're going to be paying a lot more for things that you use every day from Brazil. For example, coffee. About 35% of the United States coffee comes from Brazil. Again, 50% increase in those prices. You're not going to like it. Beef. About 21% of U.S. beef comes from Brazil. You already think beef and those costs in the stores are high. Wait till they have to go up another 50%, those coming from Brazil, or they don't send it. Orange juice. 60 to 70% of the U.S. orange juice comes from Brazil. Not just Florida or California, it comes from Brazil. So you like your orange juice, expect to see those prices go significantly higher. You're building a home or you need to use wood. 7.3% of our timber is imported from Brazil. 3% of our oil is imported from Brazil. We also import a lot of machinery and heavy equipment, and we also Embraer aircraft, the third largest aircraft maker in the world. I think sent 206 airplanes to the United States last year, and again, that will impact us. All these things raise our prices. Not to mention the 30% on Mexico, and Mexico produces 70% of the U.S.'s vegetables, and 50% of our fruit imports come from Mexico. Higher prices for all these things thanks to Donald Trump. Again, MAGA and others. The country does not pay the tariff. The importing company pays the tariff, and they raise the prices to you and me. You and I pay the prices. The country doesn't pay. The importer will pay, but they're going to get reimbursed from us because they're not going to eat the cost. So we get to pay this cost so we can fund Donald Trump's tax cut for the millionaires and the billionaires. That's where the money's going to go. Don't you love that? Love to hear from my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cougars, my burned out light bulbs. MAGA, I don't hear y'all complaining about all these high prices anymore. That's all y'all can complain about. And they've only gone higher. Yes, they have. You may want to call everything fake news, but the facts are food prices are going up under Donald Trump. And by the way, where are those Epstein files? Those he promised?
Did you know that first? Hear what's happening in the USA. USA put the new tariff to those extra taxes on some products come from other countries. Imagine. This is too much. This is very, very crazy on those countries. One of those products is coffee. You know that everybody like coffee because coffee has taste, coffee is lovable drinks. That means it's now cost more money for companies to bring coffee into the US. Oh no. Very, very, very crazy. And who is paying for the extra cost? Yep. You and me, the regular people. Imagine that. On your $3 coffee. Now, coffee is cost $4.5. Imagine that, or more. Imagine 15 add to the price of coffee. Oh no, this is very expensive. And here is where it gets crazy. A lot of people who supported this tariff before, especially from the MAGA, oh no, very, very crazy enough. Crowd are now mad. It makes sense. It makes sense. As I have said above, all MAGAs are now mad. Why? Because they didn't expect it to hit them like this. It's very understandable. Very, very understandable. The fraud tariff would hurt other countries, but guess what's hurting America too? Oh no, imagine that. Especially people who drink coffee every day. One guy said, I voted for American First, not $18 for coffee. Another clip showed a small cafe owners who said that he might have to raise the price. Oh no, this is understandable. Or shut down. Oh my God. The price of coffee is very, very high. Imagine that. This is not just about coffee. It's all about how politics and real life are now crashing into each other immediately. My friend, life is not easy. And I get people are emotional. Coffee is not just a drink. It's a part of their morning, their routine, and their work life. Simply is very, very understandable because people are drinking coffee in the morning, in their work life, and so many others. And for now, politics is messing with that. Oh no, this is very crazy. Now, let me be real for the second. This isn't just about MAGA. This affects everyone who drinks coffee. I know, and for me, it affects me because the coffee is too expensive. Democrats, Republicans, whoever the real issue, are they tariff helping or hurting America? A very, very interesting question. Some say it's to protect US jobs, and others say it's just making things more expensive. Oh no, this is reality. This is, of course, reality. I repeat it. And the worst party, small business are the ones getting hit the most. Do you know, I'm telling you, not the big rich companies. Listen careful. It's the guy running a local coffee shop that's in trouble. Imagine. Oh no, this is very, very crazy. I can't understand that. And as final thought, this is a wake-up call. We can't just cheer for policies without thinking about how they affect real life. This is very, very, very understandable to every guy. And to all coffee lovers out there, including me, let's hope they fix this before we need to take out a loan for. Imagine. Me, I'm a lover of coffee, but we have to take out a loan for a cappuccino. Cappuccino. Oh my God, very, very insane. What do you think? Good question. Is it fair? Should we support the tariff even when they hurt us? Let me know in the comment, and don't forget to like and share and make subscribe. Guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.